Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our official bracket for the Big Three. This is going to be an ultimate song bracket where Lou and I chose 64 songs equally combined from Drake, Kendrick Lamar, and J. Cole, and we put them into 32 different matchups to be able to have our ultimate song bracket for these three amazing artists. Guys, thank you so much for the last like goal count that we ended up having on the last video. The last one, Lou, we asked for 5,000 likes. You did it in under 24 hours. It was absolutely ridiculous. So for this one, I think we could go for 6K, Lou. You think 6K is a good one?
Easy. You guys can
It's
get it
easy
done.
money, right? So with that being said, guys, hit the subscribe button as well because we're going to be uploading on this channel on a weekly basis. You guys know the drill. The community is amazing right now. It's flourishing. We love you guys. How do you feel about this bracket, Lou?
I feel good, man. Honestly, there's a lot of banging songs on here, and it's going to be tough to get down to one. And there is one extra J. Cole song. We figured, you know what? We did a Drake-Kendrick bracket already. Let's give J. Cole the edge here. Let's give him the advantage of having one extra song in here. It had to be done that way. But, disclaimer, we also ruled out some songs. Some tracks that are really OP. Where like we have to get these out of here. It might be like just too much of a run. So you have Sing About Me, I'm Dying of Thirst, Fear by Kendrick. From J. Cole, For Your Eyes Only and Love Yours. And then from Drake, Tuscan Leather and Pound Cake are off the board.
I feel like that's a great move, right?
Yeah.
Kind of nerf them all a bit to make this a really even bracket. Also, with these songs here, I feel like a couple of these records have actually won brackets in the past. So the problem becomes is you guys kind of know then what's going to advance and what's not. And listen, guys, it's even Steven for everyone, right? It's two songs each from each catalog, arguably their best. But guys, let us know, based on the bracket that you guys see, what do you think is going to win? Early predictions in the comment sections. But Lou, let's get started. We go on to side A?
Side A, first matchup is Luther by Kendrick versus Jungle by Drake. And we had a long debate about Luther versus Nokia. That would have been a good matchup, but we had that convo already. But this is interesting because you have one of Kendrick's best ever hit songs, a song that obviously samples Luther Vandross. It's just a beautiful blend of old soulful 70s music with some modern R&B.
Also, the collaboration with SZA is arguably their best and their most successful. We've seen it performed on the biggest of stages around the world in 2025 and 2024. No, sorry, they started their tour in 2025, excuse me. Regardless, though, when it comes down to Jungle, though, it's a giant. It's one of the best songs in his entire catalog. You could argue it's top three off of, if you're reading this, it's too late. I think you might argue it's the best song off of that entire track list. I prefer the writing on Jungle as well. I feel like it's a bit more relatable. But nonetheless, both beautiful songs. I got Jungle.
Oh, yeah, no, you get a better lead singing performance from Drake. You have a better narrative for this this sort of love song, you could say. Instrumental is a bit more distinctive. So is the sample. This was an easy one.
This was an easy one, right?
Even though Luther's very strong.
Yeah.
Next matchup is going to be A Tale of Two Cities by J. Cole versus Mad City by Kendrick.
This is crazy.
I originally wanted the matchup to be A Tale of Two Cities versus All Right to have like the Black Friday matchup, but I'm like, this one makes a bit more sense.
Both cities, and then after that,
both have like kind of a wartime feel to them.
Yes. Both very aggressive. Okay, production for production.
Production for production. That's a good question. I think that I got to go with Matt City on the beat.
Just for the
bro.
beat switch? But you see, like, I don't think any of those beats are as good as the Vinyl's production on A Tale of Two Cities, though. That's what I know what you're saying, like the bell and whistle of it.
The
being
beat's
a beat
just
switch.
more powerful, bro.
No, A Tale of Two Cities is nasty.
It is.
It's nasty. Both have super incredible hooks as well. Some of the most quotable from their entire catalogs. But when it comes down to the storytelling, though, the verses themselves, where do you go on this?
I think Matt City is just a raw autobiography. I think it's more cinematic. Like, you're really being put into the streets of Compton. And like when Kendrick is describing foaming at the mouth after smoking his first blunt because it was laced with cocaine, like, you're there.
Yes, but the perspective
you're in that
switches
world.
from J. Cole, though, are just as impressive.
For sure.
Especially with the first and the second verse and the way that they tie in together.
The way that, like, on the second chorus, you find out that
like, it's not as easy.
They're robbing the guy from the first part of the song, like, incredibly delivered.
Okay, this is the way that I see it, all right? The production, I don't know where I'm going to go. I love both productions, all right? I won't fall for the double beat switch, okay? when it comes down to the verses, they kind of do the same thing. You know, one's just as descriptive as the other.
Disagree.
It's a coin
I
toss,
totally disagree.
in my opinion.
Totally
I think
disagree.
MC8 is going to give me the edge here, though. I love that MC8 feature. I think it adds a bit more to the record. It's raw, it's aggressive, it speaks to Compton as well. And I just prefer Mad City overall as a record.
Mad
when
City's
it comes
the better
to my
song.
personal
Mad
preference.
City moves on.
Yes,
No
sir.
surprise there. Next up is going to be In the Morning by J. Cole featuring Drake versus another J. Cole song, Forbidden Fruit, featuring Kendrick Lamar.
So the battle of collaborations. with
Battle
both
of
different- yeah.
early collaborations,
Sure.
2013 and I believe 2010.
Did you
for
ever
In the
notice
Morning.
how raspy Drake's voice is on In the Morning?
Yeah, and J. Cole spoke about this on the Inevitable podcast, and I can't remember exactly. He gave a reason. I don't know if it was Drake feeling under the weather. Maybe he had just performed at a show. I know there's a reason why Drake
It sounds
sounded
like he
like
could
that.
barely even deliver his verse on it.
But it makes sense for the song, right? You just wake up in the morning, like that's that morning voice that's coming out of Drake. To me, it always made sense. It never was a flaw in the track. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Drake's getting freaky, talking about how the girl could go into the sheets still without, using a towel after a shower. I don't know, like shit's getting kind of too descriptive over there, but it's
a bit down and dirty.
yeah,
for
it's a
Drake.
bit down and dirty.
Cole and K-Dot rapping
for sure.
over the electric relaxation beat from Tribe is legendary. That being said, I think that if Kendrick did have a verse on Forbidden Fruit,
it's still gonna be
it would win. For me, In the Morning is going to take this, bro. I love the smooth
no
piano
way.
keys, the soaring synths, the chill and sentimental sound.
The sample flip is much better on Forbidden Fruit, like you said. The electric
Obviously,
relaxation.
the rapping over
It's
one of the
incredible.
best beats ever. No kidding.
It's fucking incredible, but it's still a genius sample flip regardless. It's not like they just took the
I'm just
beat
saying,
and, like,
to
they
me,
ran
In
with
the
it.
Morning feels like not only a more fully realized collaboration, but it's more of an original song to begin with.
What are you talking about, bro? The messaging within Forbidden Fruit is amazing. Also, those are some of the best verses from J. Cole on Born Sinner, on Forbidden Fruit. And yeah, you could say that Kendrick could have had a verse, but even at that whole hook, I've seen him perform at multiple different shows. It's so quotable. I'm going Forbidden Fruit. You're going In the Morning. Nicholas, where's Lord Nick?
I have been
What a
summoned.
freaky voice. What a weird
That's
way to
my
come.
entrance. Every time I come
Dracula
in.
has entered the building.
I'm taking Forbidden Fruit. Let's
Yeah,
go.
for
you
sure.
go.
Yeah, this
Forbidden
is not even a
Fruit.
debate.
Okay. Next up, First Person Shooter by Drake versus Evil Ways by Drake.
FPS.
So again, for a lot of these matchups, we want to have some songs going up against each other that really make sense, and this is good. You have two Drake J. Cole collabs from the same year,
2023.
totally different styles. I want to start off by saying this: the chemistry is way more on display, to me, on something like Evil Ways. They're
Yes.
rapping back and forth for almost the entirety
Okay.
of that record. Wait, let me finish.
Yes.
The lyricism is also stronger on Evil Ways, bro. Drake got two girls. What's the line? It's Drake pulled a white bitch that's going both ways. She liked the Queen of Spades. Crazy. Even Drake rapping shit like, "You guys getting no bread. You in a keto phase. Wisdom coming out my mouth like some teeth in pain." Like bar for bar, and also chemistry wise, I give it to Evil Ways. That being said, you have a stadium-sized anthem with first-person shooter. The argument against it for some people is going to be that it hasn't aged well because of lines like "big as the Super Bowl" or J. Cole claiming to be the Muhammad Ali of the rap game, and then shortly after bowing out of the biggest rap battle, not being up for the challenge. There's going to be detractors for that reason because it hasn't aged the best, but to me, it's still a
gonna be
stronger
FPS,
record.
Yeah, for sure, absolutely. Even the boy won the Coleman production
Yeah.
on the first half, dude. Like, it's absolutely nasty. That vocal sample flip is gross. Going on to that J. Cole verse, though, like the whole when he starts getting into the crop duster flow, like midway throughout that verse, it gets dangerous. Guys, go listen to Folger's Crystals. You'll know what type of flow I'm talking about as well. He borrows the same flow for this record as
Yeah,
well.
it's disgusting.
It's a really nasty song, and I think it's their best ever collaboration. It could genuinely make a push within this bracket. I'm going FPS.
FPS is going to take it. Next up.
All right, let's go on to this
We're
next one.
still in that world of collaborations between the big three. This is going to be the end of it. Jodeci Freestyle by Drake versus Poetic Justice
this
by
is
Kendrick
crazy.
Lamar. Two collabs from 2013 and 2012. I think Drake is spazzing out on Jodeci, bro. Just that braggadocious tone that he comes in with.
But even J. Cole
Even
matches
the
that same
keyboard
tempo.
wordplay from Drake on that song
Crazy
is
verse.
nasty. Cole coming in, like you said, with some very controversial lines, shit that has been bleeped out since release. But again, yeah, claiming his dominance for selling and also putting up one of the best skill sets that we've seen. But for me, it's the vibe and the just the mood of Poetic Justice that's unmatched, bro.
The Janet Jackson,
The Janet
flip,
Jackson vocal
flip
sample, those
is
seductive
incredible.
keys, it's magic. That
It
song
is
is magical.
You could argue it's really underrated for the GKMC era as
Oh, yeah.
well. And there's a lot of conversation about the third Kendrick verse because it almost feels like he's playing into the diss records at such an early stage. It almost feels like he's dissing Drake on the couple of last lines of that verse. That's unconfirmed. It's fan theory, but you can kind of see how it plays into it. Yes, and I also think it's more of a legendary record, right? It's more iconic. It's more quotable to the fan bases. And it's going to be the last ever collaboration I think we ever get from them. Poetic
You
Justice.
think so?
Bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I'm fucking with you.
Yeah?
You think so? I don't know.
What's the wager? Okay, hold on. I'll do like a ridiculous wager with you right now that they never release another song together.
Set your wager. What is it?
If they ever release a song again, I have to pay you $50.
And and that's it?
That's
There's
fine.
nothing for you to win?
Yeah, that's nothing to me.
All right, sure. I'll take the 50.
Yeah, I take the 50.
Which
I'll
will
pay
never come, but.
Oh, I'll pay you $50 again at dinner.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Next up, Crew Love by Drake versus She Knows by J. Cole. Crew Love wasn't featured in our Kendrick versus Drake bracket. There's going to be a lot of songs that were within this, but, bro, I love the way the sub bass punches through this beat. Incredible production. Drake rapping about taking his boys on trips and just to see the looks on their faces.
Yeah, and how, like,
bringing up his crew.
And also him like dropping out of school and how much like he once felt like, you know, that diploma on the wall meant so much, but now he's kind of past it because like he's looking at everyone's like energy and everyone around him and being so successful. The Weeknd's hook on this, bro, is
Generational.
fucking generational. This is like prime 2011 like fucking Weeknd, bro.
This
Like,
started off as a Weekend song originally.
Dude.
It was
But
supposed
this
to
is
be
a
a
Take
Weeknd
Care
song.
song, though. This is pure Take Care song.
sure.
I don't give a fuck what people say. When it comes down to She Knows, I do think it's one of like the better melodic hooks from like J. Cole within his catalog, but I don't think it's stacking up to Crew Love as far as a beat
And
goes.
yeah, some people are gonna say, "Oh, well, you know, TikTok abused it." I don't care about any of that. This
No,
is
no,
still
no.
a great song. The beat drop on this song is insane. The background chanting was so unique. It kind of has this haunting atmosphere going on, and obviously, it's a song about cheating and the temptations of it. But what's crazy is that there's so many conspiracies behind this song, bro. I don't know if you ever went into that rabbit hole, but there's some crazy conspiracies about this track,
Really?
which makes it even more unsettling. Yeah, there's like conspiracies that like it's about Jay-Z and Beyonce, and like there's a bunch of shit out there, bro. Yeah, you have to tap into the rabbit hole. But yeah, She Knows, interesting song, deserves more love than it gets, I think. But that EXO and that OVO, bro.
What could have been if you guys would have just like released records together?
It's everything I believe in. I don't know.
It is everything I believe in. All
Loyalty
right.
by Kendrick versus Take Care by Drake.
This is easy. 2 Rihanna collaborations. It's going to Take Care
It's gonna
every
Take
single
Care.
fucking day of the week. Loyalty might actually be a bigger record than Take Care, though, at this point. Is that a thing? I know it's one of the most popular off of Damn. I wonder what has more streams at this point. Guys, let
I
us
think
know
it
in the
might
comment
be.
section.
I think it might be the bigger song.
But it's kind of crazy, though, that like that was one of the biggest songs off of Damn.
Is it crazy? It's Kendrick and Rihanna, like rapping over a Bruno Mars sample. Well, not
that's
rapping,
true, yeah.
singing more so. But yeah,
It's heavy pop bait. But regardless, though, Take Care, just natural chemistry, bro. They come together. The back and forth is incredible. Even like the little break, the Timbo beat, like
Mm-hmm.
the Timbo voice that comes in like 75% into the song. Yeah, we're going to Take Care on this
Take
one.
Care.
Easy.
Next up, King Kunta by Kendrick Lamar versus January 28th by J. Cole. 2 songs where you're getting
The origin stories.
origin stories and also just like them wanting that spot on top of the ladder, on top of the throne, them claiming that position. For me, from a production standpoint, it's tough, bro. I love the funky bass line and all of the jazz instruments
Yeah,
that
but you love
lead
the
into
Sky,
King
the
Kunta,
Sky
but-
City. The Sky City sample flip is incredible, bro.
Oh, it's legendary, bro. I think I have to go with J. Cole's January.
Yeah, it's gonna be
28th
Jan
here.
28th though.
I think so.
It's gonna be
a top
January
10 Cole
28th.
song, bro.
It very well
Fuck
is.
it, guys.
January 28th is going through, ladies
Kendrick's
and gentlemen.
not gonna win every matchup like some of you might think.
All right, let's go on to this next matchup. I by Kendrick Lamar versus Change by J. Cole. Very uplifting songs for their own respective track lists, right? I is a song about self-empowerment and about self-belief and having that beautiful confidence and having that sort of belief in God and being able to walk as a child of God, and then Change being the change that you want to see in the world and, you know, starting to pick up your life and wanting to do all the positive things that you could possibly do. So message-wise, they're both incredible. As a record, though, it's going to change.
It's
for
going
me.
to change every
It
day.
is.
I'll be honest. Not that I dislike but I never gravitated towards it as a song, bro. I just was never too big on the hook. I never felt like it was one of the stronger cuts off of Timber Butterfly. This is easily changed.
All right.
Next up, Middle of the Ocean by Drake versus TV Off by Kendrick Lamar. Yeah, the only thing that these songs have in common is that they were released in the same decade, I guess. That's the most you could
But it is
give
an interesting conversation because I
Mm.
feel like these are like kind of the fan favorites for both of these track lists.
Yeah.
People absolutely adore Middle of the Ocean for good reason. It's arguably the best rapping performance on the entire Her Loss track list. TV Off is the most explosive beat
Mm-hmm.
on the entire GNX album. The second beat switch.
Or
is super
Squabble
aggra-
Up. I don't know, but between that and
I'd
Squabble
still
Up,
go TV Off. You get the mustard protection on the second half. I think it's Middle of the Ocean though as a record.
it's Middle of the Ocean overall. I
I'm
think it has
going
more to
Middle of
offer, and even just Drake rapping over some old Dipset, bro. I'll never get tired of that. Father Time by Kendrick Lamar versus Let Go My Hand versus by J. Cole. Two songs that are obviously about fatherhood. I think that with Kendrick, it's about his father, whereas for J. Cole, obviously, it's about him trying to guide his son and, sort of being able to let go of being overly protective and making his son go off on his own. I think that just as a concept, both of them are very unique. You don't have rappers touching on these types of subjects and these types of relationships all that often. You get more like mom tribute songs, which we might touch on a song like that in this bracket. But just to say, concept-wise, they cancel out.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
Both very original. Production-wise, I don't know, bro.
It's kind of interesting, right? On
It's
this
tough. It's tough.
one, where would you go production wise on this?
I think I'd probably go Father Time.
I prefer Father Time. I like the
Production-wise.
features better. I like the sample feature better than the Boz and Diddy feature.
Yeah, the Diddy feature is a bit, it's a bit strange.
But the writing is just as strong on both of them.
The writing is strong on both of them.
I'm gonna go Father Time on this one.
I think it's Father Time. Yeah,
I believe so.
I think overall I have to go Father Time. Okay.
All right, next
Next
up.
up, Furthest Thing by Drake versus Deja Vu by J. Cole. I mean, Furthest Thing is my favorite Drake song of all time. I think that just
It's easy money, actually.
Yeah, it is.
It's
It
easy
is.
money. Furthest thing is going through.
Okay.
Next
False
up.
Prophets by Cole versus The Hard Part 4 by Kendrick.
Both songs that were kind of released around the same time. One being 2016, False Prophets, or 2015.
16, yeah.
16 for False Prophets.
17.
17, The Hard Part 4.
Both songs that were
Yeah.
not on albums that
There
kind
you
of
go.
gave us a taste of an album before it came.
Also, both kind of competitive songs, but in different ways, right? Like False Prophets is kind of like J. Cole being a dad and being like a leader and kind of saying like, well, Kanye West is washed. I'm sorry to tell everyone. Hey, he's gonzo. There's nothing we could do. We're lying to ourselves. His new albums aren't that great.
Both of these songs like are prophecies for what was to come in terms of just like with Cole obviously seeing like certain hip hop legends and artists like not really bow out gracefully or, age maturely, you could say. And then with something like The Hard Part 4, obviously it was Kendrick being the 5-foot giant that you can't fuck with and that nobody should mess with. And obviously we saw that come into fruition.
Okay, production-wise, I prefer The Hard Part 4.
Yeah.
It's the Fear beat. It's Uncle Al production. And I also think like I prefer that aggressive nature from Kendrick over like maybe more of the passive and more meditative nature of J. Cole in this scenario.
I think the only way that False Prophets wins, like the only category would be like for the writing and the concept of the song.
Yes.
I think Kendrick wins everywhere else, bro.
Yeah, mic presence is better, rapping like sort of performance is better, and then when you get into the actual production, I'm going
Hard
there.
Part
4
4
goes. All right, let's go on to the next one, Lou.
This is the craziest or the biggest, most competitive first round matchup. Headlines by Drake versus Money Trees by Kendrick.
Oh, dude, that's a nasty.
Headlines, if you remember in the other bracket, I think that was a semifinal, bro.
Yeah.
That made it to the semis. That was a serious one.
So what do you want to do here? How did you want to break
Oh,
this
is it-
down?
I know where it's going, bro. I don't care that this is Drake's top 3 or top 4 strongest songs in the bracket. It's gonna get first rounded. It's gonna happen, and you know what's gonna happen, and you don't have to dance around it. You know that's where you're ending up. No matter what excuses you could talk about, the boy won the production, all you want. It doesn't matter. We know where we're going. We know where we're going, do we not? The only thing you
It's
could give
hard,
headlines
bro.
is maybe the hook. You want to give headlines the hook? Fine. Give it the hook.
The verses are just as good. The verses,
As the verses on Money Trees?
the verses are just as
The
good.
verses, Drake's verses on headlines
They're so
are just as good as
braggadocious.
like
It's like
the
as
J
big as
Rock
Victor-
verse on Money Trees.
Yeah, but no, maybe not the J Rock verse.
brother, chill.
Well, that's a Kendrick verse.
So they say.
Listen, I'm gonna go money trees, but Nick, where are you going on that, bro?
Listen, bro, this is like one of the hardest matchups. Like Lou just introduced it. Do not throw it on me, bro. All right, you guys figure this out.
Have some confidence in your own opinion, bro.
I'm just
Don't-
curious.
do not
No,
throw-
we're gonna go money trees. I
Honestly-
said it before.
honestly,
Even I asked you. I said we're gonna
I
go
think
money
I
trees.
would go Money Tree. Money Trees is like one of my favorite Kendrick songs. So I think you have to go there, but it hurts to see headlines go.
Yeah,
but
I've seen. Yeah,
good things got to go.
Yeah.
good things
things
gotta go.
gotta
He
go.
says.
Facts. All right. '03 Adolescence by Cole versus Duckworth by Kendrick. Two deeply personal songs. We saw Duckworth, I think, make the finals. Again, this is another like front runner to go all the way here. I love '03 Adolescence, but again, in comparison to Duckworth and the masterpiece that is, it pales in comparison to me.
It does. No, you're absolutely right. I think the storytelling is much better. It ties in the entire narrative of Damn. It acts as like kind of the loop within the entire album, and it's his best ever outro.
Yeah.
We could agree on that. It's Kendrick's best ever outro.
Yeah, it's
might be the
Duckworth.
best ever outro to any hip hop album ever, bro. Like
It's up there.
we've bounced a lot of iconic songs in brackets due to Duckworth. We've done it. All right, Duckworth is going
All
to be
right,
going through.
next up, Heaven's EP by J. Cole versus Pipe Down by Drake. Obviously, matchup made sense because Cole's rapping over the Pipe Down beat on Heaven's EP. But what's interesting about it is that
You
two
and I-
songs from totally different genres.
Yes, but you and I have different opinions on it as well.
We do. I like Drake on Pipe Down. I don't think you're getting an overly impressive vocal performance, but there is real effort being put in.
Oh,
The
it's a
chorus,
great part.
chorus
Yeah,
is catchy.
okay,
even if the writing's a bit corny
Listen,
at times.
no,
even if the writing's a little bit corny.
No, but you could say that about
It's
every
catchy.
fucking romantic Drake song. No, fuck off. When it comes down to Pipe Down, we've had a lot of criticisms with Drake's vocal performances on studio albums. How have we not as of late?
We have, and this is one of them that I can
it's
also
good.
agree. Hold on a second. Melodically, it's incredible. That being said, the writing's a bit corny and a bit heavy on the auto-tune from my liking, especially in the middle section. There's a melody section in the middle of this song where you're like, whoa, there's some weird intonation with the way that he's delivering these words.
No, it's great, bro.
Anyways, point being,
and it's Drake's song.
It's a very strong song, but it's not like I can't pick out any flaws with J. Cole's performance on Heaven's
No, but I
EP,
mean,
bro.
like, it feels like more of like a loose freestyle that he ended up putting out on the Dream.
It's
Dude.
so much more than that,
No,
bro.
it's good. It's fire.
He packed so much substance into that song. You're not about to underplay it.
I'm
bro.
not gonna underplay it, but
He's
I do
talking
feel
about keeping his children out of the limelight, dealing with the narrative that he's running third behind Kendrick and Drake.
even that whole like portion of it kind of felt weird to me because then like in the next year, like you're gonna go out and claim the throne, like
Bro.
To me, like there's a bit of backpedaling there, where I like Heaven's EP, but I always revisit more Pipe Down. Bro.
I
Like-
revisit way
like-
more Heaven's EP. He's
you're just
spilling his
trying to-
heart out on
you're
that
just
song.
trying to
Oh.
nitpick the vocals, bro, just because you want Heaven's EP to go
I'm
through.
not. No,
Like, dude, there's nothing
I
wrong
wouldn't
with
nit-
those
I wouldn't
vocals.
nitpick it if I didn't feel that way. About the
Melodically,
music.
it's one of the best tracks off of CLB. You could argue of this fucking decade.
No,
for
that's not better
Drake.
than Erase My Mind.
Nah,
Chill.
bro, come on. Listen, I know what I'm doing here. Nick, let's do it, bro. Put it through.
Put it through, he says.
Yeah, put it through, bro. What the fuck are we doing here? This is hilarious.
This is not
It's
hilarious.
literally a fucking
It's hilarious that you think it's that easy of a pick,
It's
bro.
fucking
That's
easy.
insulting.
It's easy, bro.
You-
I thought I was
you're
gonna say,
insulting,
oh well,
bro.
there's good rapping performances.
Oh,
it's gonna go
it's Drake
through.
rapping over a Moody Chapel. It's fucking phenomenal.
But he's not even right. He's not even rapping on it.
singing, bro. Whatever.
He's not even rapping on it.
I
bro.
know he's not rapping on it. Nick, what do you have, bro?
Drake goes through.
Yeah, of course, bro. What the
Bad
fuck are we
take.
talking about?
Guys, let them know in the comments. Bad
What are
take.
we talking about, bro? Buddy wants to put a.
This is
freestyle
like
over
the
it?
hard part 6 over Lift Yourself all over again, guys.
Stop this.
No, bro, get
You guys
this
are
out
gonna
of-
see when it has 1,000 likes saying what the fuck was that pick. You'll see. Next side of this bracket is gonna be Middle Child by J. Cole versus Humble by Kendrick. Listen, guys, I'm sorry. I had to stop the video. I thought maybe we could make it throughout the whole thing, but I can't do it. This guy, once again, shows up with the NFR merch after I ripped him to shreds for having no sense of style, for not switching up that dirty t-shirt that he's been wearing day
So
in,
cozy.
day out, and he's still not hip to true classic tees and everything else that they have going on, guys. We don't do these types of sponsored placements often, but when we do, it really is for a brand that we care about and believe in. And like, I've been wearing these for like playing tennis games, being outside on a hot day, and it doesn't really
fuck, look
absorb
at
that
me.
much. What? Holy shit!
Bang!
Ant finally has woken
We
up.
got it. We did it.
Next, the boxer briefs.
Why, you want me to change these up on camera?
No, I don't want you to change up into that on camera. But how are you liking the t-shirts,
You know what?
man?
They've honestly been awesome. I'm really particular about my blanks. You guys know me. Like, I always wear black t-shirts. And to be honest with you, this might be a permanent switch for me. I like wearing them when I'm going to the gym or while I'm even in the crib. Just being able to put them on and enjoying them. It's been great to be able to rock them. And as Lou was saying, we love True Classic. They're an awesome company. And if you guys want to access their full catalog, you guys could do so at trueclassic.com/NFR. That is trueclassic.com/NFR. And of course, like we said on the last one, if you guys don't want to go through the website, all you guys have to do is go through an official retailer, whether it's Costco, Target. They're selling them. They're great t-shirts.
Yeah, and the easiest place for you guys is just going to be going to our pinned comment, and you get the link right there. Have access to a bunch of like their bundles that they have, which I feel like is my favorite way to purchase their products, is just going ahead and like seeing what kind of deals I could find. They're great for that. Super affordable, comfortable. I like the tight fit that these t-shirts have.
I like the tight fit,
as
bro.
well. I love it. It's
weird.
beautiful. But yeah, thank you so much to True Classic for sponsoring this video. But let's get on with the bracket. Songs that came out within the span of 2 years, and they were both mega hits.
Huge hits.
Huge hits. I think it's easy to say that Humble has grown off me faster because it's been out for longer. I don't want to use that as
Yes, but the T minus production, especially with the horns, in my opinion, it's stronger than the keys you're getting from Mike Will. Verse for verse, though, realistically, I love the Humble verses, bro. So many quotables.
I like them a lot.
I've never had a problem with it. In my opinion, though, I think it comes down to the hooks. I always found the Humble hook a bit. It's a bit annoying, you know, like
a little bit.
It's just like that's what grew off of me. When now with Middle Child though, still I think the song is Diamond at this point in time when J. Cole did his certifications. I still love that hook, bro. I'm going Middle Child on this one.
I'm going Middle Child. Yeah, it just feels like a championship kind of song, a victory song for Cole. Love the substance too, even the way he ends off with like the message of like pistol in your hand will make you real, money in your palm will make you real. Crazy messages all throughout, and better hook, better beat. Yeah, I'm going Middle Child here.
All right.
Hey Now by Kendrick versus Used To by Drake. 2 collaborations with other artists. I love what Kendrick did on Hey Now, bro. He sounds like a fucking super villain on that song. The way he's casually...
Like it's the undertone in his voice. Like it's almost like there's this growl to it, you know? And he sounds angry, and then when he starts to like get more aggressive, like once like those evil keys come in, and those
strangled me a goat.
Yeah, like
crazy,
the insane performance. But we're also talking about Used To, bro.
I know.
Used To's a classic.
It is a classic, bro. More of an explosive instrumental. Drake projecting his vocals like he's shouting and talking down on his ops and all his haters. Lil Wayne, I love how he picks up using the same flow that Drake was carrying out.
Yes, sir.
You could argue the chemistry is better between Dodie 6 and Kendrick because there's literal back and forth rapping, but Used To is just, I think it's a stronger record overall.
I'm going to go with Used To on this one as well. That's actually a hard one. It's not as easy as
Not that easy.
All right, the next
Clouds by J. Cole versus 8 a.m. in Charlotte by Drake.
This is tough. This is
tough,
the rough
bro.
one. I will say this, though. The Clouds rapping is much better than the 8 a.m. in Charlotte rapping.
I think it is, bro. I think it is.
I love what...
Production is arguable just because...
The Conductor production.
That choir gospel sample used by Conductor is just incredible.
Yeah, but the wordplay on Clouds, like the way... Dude, it just made me even more excited for the fall off. I'm going Clouds on this one for sure. It's going to be Clouds. All right, still a song of the year for you at this point.
Is it the number one song of the year? That's a good question.
There's a lot of great songs that have
came
out
since we've done it.
Competition now. Because we did the midway lists right at the beginning of July, so there were still albums that had to come out.
Bro, you still have Free by Sims. You still have fucking Ensalada by Freddie.
But you put Free by Sims under it.
I did. I still stand by that.
Still a song of the year
still might be number one.
Point, right?
All right.
Lemon Pepper Freestyle versus Backseat Freestyle. Both freestyle songs on their own respective, I'd say projects, because Scary Hours EP2 is a project, not an album. Okay, you could say that Backseat Freestyle feels like a bit more of a lyrical exercise for Kendrick, right? He's rapping extremely aggressive, quick in tone and pace, but... Lemon Pepper Freestyle might be one of the smoothest rap songs of this entire fucking decade, bro.
It is. I think Backseat Freestyle is obviously more of the iconic song
At this point in time, though, I'm not sure.
Oh, it's definitely the more iconic song, without a doubt, bro. It's not even a
But
question. Are
people
you
find
kidding
Lemon
me?
Pepper so iconic, especially for this decade.
I mean, I think it's more underrated. I feel like it actually deserves more conversation than it gets. I mean, listen, you're literally getting a 4-minute Drake verse, bro. I'm not getting that from Kendrick. I'm not saying that Kendrick isn't delivering top class like rapping on Backseat Freestyle. I love the hunger, the energy, just that
The pace,
raw
bro.
innocence of it, bro, is incredible. That being said, I'm getting a lyrical onslaught from Rick Ross and Drake on Lemon Pepper. I'm getting deeply personal reflection. It's different. It's just
It's one of the best
bro.
luxury rap songs
It's
of all
Lemon
time.
Pepper.
Yeah, it's gonna be Lemon Pepper freestyle going on.
All right, next up is gonna be No Role Models by J. Cole versus Emotionless by Drake.
This one's easy, bro.
Emotionless. Why are we sleeping on Emotionless though?
Yeah, what's the answer? I fucking hate when you do this
It's
in
no role
brackets.
models.
Yeah, come on.
I'm just saying, bro.
I got for the sake of the
we need more
conversation.
love. We need more love for
I
Emotionless.
love the song, but it's not fucking no role models level.
It's
Like,
not.
dude, like I'm looking at some of these matchups, and no role models might make a push here.
It's
It's
not gonna
one of
go
those.
too far. Like literally look at what's next and tell me that it's gonna be one of those songs.
Next.
You think it's gonna go through that matchup?
No.
Before I'm Gone versus All
Yeah,
Right,
but this is
guys.
another matchup where this is easy money. This is all right on the next one.
Yeah, I thought it'd be good just because Before I'm Gone we ranked I think as the number 3 or number 4 Cole song ever. But
I can't do that.
You
That would
can't
be
do it to
criminal.
All Right.
Next up, Say What's Real versus Vilmatic.
Both rapping
Yeah.
over Ye beats.
Yes. This is easy though. This is another easy one.
Is it that easy, bro? Say What's Drake's performance on Say What's Real is mind blowing to me. This is one of those songs that when we do our Drake's ranking for every song in his catalog, I'm gonna be making arguments for this really ranking that high up. Just because he's literally rapping about how everything is changing around him as he rises in fame. The bars are fucking top tier. Got guys reacting without a sinus, like crazy wordplay throughout it. And that last verse, just the rhyme schemes, bro. They're dangerous. They're filthy. You're getting a longer runtime than you are with Vilmatic, but it's just J. Cole. It's a cheat code, bro. When you get like a top tier spitter over the Devil in a New Dress beat, it's scary.
Do you think
bro.
this one could actually make a big push here?
Maybe?
Well,
Probably
wait,
not,
wait,
though.
but
Probably
wait,
not.
what's next though? Because we got Count Me Out versus Look What You've Done. Oh, I don't know, bro. Vilmatic is going up whatever wins here next. I'm gonna probably go Vilmatic next round on this next one.
We'll see, man.
But okay, talking about this matchup, Count Me Out. Beautiful song about Kendrick Lamar persevering and going through life and talking about how people like quite literally count him out. That's the entire fucking chorus. And then after that, with Look What You've Done, it's kind of Drake's like open letter to his family saying thank you for all of the support that you put on behind me. Right? Messaging wise, they're both beautiful. I'm going Look What You've Done though, bro.
It's
on
like,
this one.
oh, now in your basement and I'm in love with Nebby. Yeah, no, it takes you back to every place that Drake describes this song. And just that classic piano-driven production, bro. It's special, bro. It gives you that reflective Drake aura. Yeah, no, it has to be Look What You've Done. I love Count Me Out and Kendrick just like looking in the mirror, being honest with his flaws. Even the whole "and I'm tripping, falling" that refrain is beautiful. But yeah, it's gonna be Look What You've Done, and I think it's gonna make we're gonna have a debate there versus Vilmatic. That's gonna be a debate.
That is gonna be a debate.
Next up, How Much a Dollar Cost by Kendrick versus Home Soon by J. Cole. Home Soon came out not too long ago off of that 2014
Honestly,
Forest
bro, I
Hills
think you
Drive.
probably just needed a placeholder for this one, eh?
I'm like, yeah, it's a
Just be
good J.
honest.
Cole storytelling song.
Hey,
Well,
hey,
adios.
thanks. You did your job, Home Soon. You filled a place in the bracket.
And that's
But-
about
yeah,
that's
but
about all you
when,
can
when
do.
the big dogs walk in, like it's time to go home. You could send them packing.
Sometimes you need someone to just get first rounded, bro. Like you just
That's what it is, right?
Like
Like,
you
you
just
just
fulfill
need
your
so-
purpose. Be happy you were included. You know
There we go.
that vibe.
Next up, Summer 16 versus the Climax. This one is nasty.
Summer 16, I think, is maybe Drake's most underrated song. I think it's maybe a top 15 Drake song.
He's saying he has the biggest pool in all of Hollywood.
Not even that, bro. But it's like when he comes in, all you boys in the new Toronto want to be me a little. When the bass comes in and he changes up his tone, it's
Nasty.
over, bro.
It's gross. It's a grotesque song, bro. It very much is.
Oh my god, all your Rexes like the rose with a V in the middle. Oh my, no, it's a nasty song, bro. It's Drake double down that not double downing, but giving it to Meek Mill once again. Pause.
Hey, whoa.
Giving it to Meek Mill again.
Slow down,
Pause.
buckaroo.
That being said, J. Cole on the climb back is different, bro.
What did we read? That was a top 5 Cole song of all
Like
time for us, right?
on technicalities, like J. Cole gets it. Production, I give to Summer 16 though.
Mic presence and aggressive nature, though, that ends up going on to Summer 16, though.
It's tough, bro.
I feel like, but also like rooted in the content, though. Summer 16 might be just a bit less I feel like, sorry, the climb back might be more timeless because like you don't have anything that's kind of like ingrained or enrooted, let's say, in like a moment of time. With Summer 16, it almost feels like that record was made for 16, right? And it was what would happen after. With the climb back, bro, it's just timeless messaging all the way throughout it. I'm not sure if that makes sense to you.
I get what you're saying.
So that's why, like, maybe I edge with the writing on the climb back.
I'm on the climb back.
Yeah.
I'm on the climb back here.
I didn't even have to give that explanation.
Summer 16 is one of my favorite Drake songs ever, and I've as a favorite, I probably go Summer 16. But in terms of what I think the better song is, yeah, it's the climb back.
All right,
Wesley's Theory
versus
Do Not
D&D.
Disturb.
Oh.
No, that's another placeholder. Let's not kid ourselves. Don't give me the oh. You know where it's going. You don't have to give me the oh. Come on, bro. Don't play yourself. You just called me out for it. Come on.
You're right.
Come on, bro.
What did you fucking placehold D&D for?
What am I gonna put versus Wesley's Theory in round one? I'm gonna put fucking Duckworth.
You're gonna put gently.
What do you want me to put, bro?
Yeah, at that point, just put it gently there and just have
I
it knock.
guess just for the jokes.
Did we just first
I could've.
round the Do Not Disturb?
We just first rounded Do Not Disturb without saying a word about it, and it's like once in a lifetime type of record, but it's just what it is.
It is what it is. Pride versus Apparently.
Pride versus Apparently.
This is an interesting one.
This is an interesting one. I love Cole singing on Apparently. Maybe his best singing performance. You feel the pain, the frustration in his voice, and just that message of him feeling like he wasn't there to support his mom when her house was getting foreclosed on because he was busy out in New York chasing his dreams. And even just the message, like, let my wings carry me. Inspirational, timeless yet again from Cole. Beautiful song. Like that's like, if I could describe it in one word, it's a beautiful song, but Pride is just musically a bit more impressive, bro. And I'm looking at the Steve Lacy guitar, the psychedelic, hypnotic effect of the voices of Anna Wise, for example, the fluctuating pitch from Kendrick as he's rapping, sounding lighter when he's speaking about like the ideal version of himself and sounding like his regular self when he's talking about his reality and his own flaws and his own ego. Like, it's just like musically, it's on another level for me with Pride. That's
it
me.
definitely is. Even the rhyme scheme and the structure of the verse itself has always been so impressive to me. The way that everything kind of ties in together from beginning to start. I've always enjoyed that verse. We're going to go Pride with this next one. Wow, Wesley's Theory versus Pride. But that's kind of easy based on our rankings, though.
Yeah.
We've already done the rankings.
But this one is another all-time first-round matchup. This is Energy by Drake versus GOMD by J. Cole.
Production's better on GOMD. Production's better on GOMD.
It is, even though Energy is a fucking dark slapper, but it is better on GOMD.
The hook is not more better. It's not. It's not.
It's more better. I'm telling you, it's more better. Me, I'm telling you, it's more better.
It's not more. I prefer the hook on GOMD. I find it catchier.
I disagree there.
Yeah, you disagree?
I think the hook is stronger on Energy.
I think it's catchier on GOMD.
I got enemies. Got a lot of enemies. Got a lot of people trying to drain me of this energy.
You want to
take away? Okay, quote GOMD's hook right now.
Okay, so we're gonna go GOMD on this one, at least for myself.
Quote GOMD's hook right now.
No,
if you could
what was
do
I
it.
gonna say? No, I'm okay with your.
You said it's so catchy. If it's so catchy, recite it.
Okay, bro.
That's what I thought. If it's so catchy, you can't even recite it. I go GOMD. All that to say, I go GOMD.
Buddy fucking started rapping the entire song just to have it first round.
No, because you said it's such a catchy hook, but I don't believe that you could actually recite it right now if it's so catchy. Because that's one thing I won't take away is the hook of Energy, bro. You can't take that away.
Well, it's not necessarily the hook. It's the whole refrain of it, like from the window to the wall thing that I really enjoy from
the
it.
get low interpolation. Yeah.
I enjoy.
But anyways, ADHD by Kendrick versus Dead Presidents 2 by Cole. You get this mellow, chill, smoking vibe with Kendrick versus an all-around, all-star rapping performance from
Yeah,
Cole.
but ADHD
Very
is also
different.
an important song for his catalog. I feel like it would be a precursor for what we would then tackle, and as far as like sound goes. Like there's like this sort of like alternative psychedelic vibe to the production that really makes it feel hazy. It's cool. It feels like you're riding around with Kendrick on his bike, like going through Compton, like you see like within that music video. It's super iconic. I'm personally going ADHD on this.
I'm
one.
going ADHD, and I think it's because there's no other song that sounds like it, and I don't think anybody else could have made ADHD.
No,
that's kind of how I
not.
feel about it. It just captures that mood of this young, lost, overstimulated generation, and Kendrick's rhyming about it and created the atmosphere for it perfectly.
Beautiful.
One Dance by Drake versus Workout by J. Cole. Two very different songs, both radio attempts that fucking lived on that radio. They were both everywhere. J. Cole apologized for Workout, and some people have criticism for it. I don't buy into any of that bullshit. I think it's an amazing hit record.
It was for his standards, absolutely. Super catchy.
For anyone's standards. Fuck it.
Yeah, absolutely. But at the same time,
I'm going One Dance.
on
That was a global movement, bro. Are you kidding me?
It was crazy.
What Drake did for pop music and like the Afro beats influence, incredible, bro.
It's incredible.
I'm more impressed by Cole's performance, but like One Dance is just a full package.
But it's a generation.
That's
a generational hit.
Yeah.
Like there's hits, there's strong hits. I feel like Workout is definitely a strong hit, but like when you're looking at One Dance, bro, it's fucking stupid.
Yeah. All right, last
next
matchup for this round. Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe versus Kendrick Lamar versus Days in the East by Drake. Placeholder. I love Days in the East. I love it. I really do. I really do, but
unfortunately, it's not going to happen.
Every dog has their day.
All right. Round 1 concluded. Time to go on to round 2. The first side of round 2 is Jungle versus Mad City. This is where we have a bit of problems here, because like, how do you even evaluate this matchup? You have a heavy rapping performance, something that's super aggressive, and you have like this gentle R&B song about love.
It's really tough to tackle for sure. I mean,
what do you prefer as a record?
What do I prefer as a record? It depends the mood that I'm in. I don't even know if I have a preference of what record's better. But yeah, all-time rankings of like, if we had to do top 25, which is a video we might do at some point, by the way. Top 25 songs from Cole, Kendrick, and Drake. I think Mad City would end up ranking higher. I think it's just more of an achievement, had more of an impact on hip hop and music as a whole, in my opinion. And just more
better
impressive.
Crowd song as well, better live performance song as well. Yeah, we're gonna go Mad City on this next one.
I think it's Mad City.
Forbidden Fruit versus FPS.
This is FPS.
This is gonna be FPS
every
for sure.
Day.
And I like
it shouldn't have been
City.
here. Forbidden Fruit shouldn't have been here.
Why? Why do you hate on Forbidden Fruit?
I'm not.
So much?
I love it. It's just not better than
you
in
want
the
to
morning.
play it like you wanted to fucking in the morning. It's like
what's wrong with it?
It's sick, but like it's not Forbidden Fruit level. Maybe I overrated. I'm not sure, but I fucking love the song. But okay, that's not a problem. FPS is gonna go through. Next matchup, we have Poetic Justice versus Crew Love.
Poetic Justice versus Crew Love. This is tough.
As much as I love that Janet Jackson sample, I prefer the production on Crew Love.
But this is one of Drake's best ever features, in my opinion, bro. Like, he is sliding over that production.
Yes, but I prefer the performances from Drake on Crew Love as well.
I think you're also getting Kendrick's some of his best ever metaphors just about the art of writing in that last verse. And I also love the tie-in that it is for Good Kid, Mad City, because if you pay attention, that song is dedicated to Shireen, and it just plays into that overall story of him getting played by her and her family, and how infatuated he was with her.
Yeah, but you have a generational Weekend hook on this.
You
it's
do.
Like one of the last.
I'm not mad at you saying Crew Love, but I personally still gravitate towards.
I'm not mad at you for saying Poetic Justice. I'm not mad at you.
And I won't be mad at Nick. Whatever he wants to do. What does Lord Dracula have to say?
What does Lord Nick have to? You have to chill, bro.
That one was
it's
crazy.
enough moaning in my ears, in my headphones.
And let's hear yours, bro. Go for it.
Nah, it's cool, bro. We're
Go
good.
for it. So NFR out of context is gonna clip it up.
No,
okay, he'll do it naturally without knowing, bro. Don't worry.
Oh, don't worry, bro. There's so many bits of me doing weird shit with my voice, bro. Don't worry, you're good.
Crew Love.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
It's okay.
Respect.
Take Care versus January 28th. Listen, I love it when Rihanna and Drake get vulnerable, but at the same time, we're going January 28th.
We're going January 20th.
I think we're gonna have some easy. Now round 2 is gonna be a slide a bit. Change versus Middle of the Ocean. I love the luxury talk from Drake on Middle of the Ocean. He's riding around on the Vespa. He's doing his thing.
Those 6 shots of tequila will not carry him into the next round.
No, I agree.
They're gonna make him collapse here.
He
drank too much tequila.
Bro, honestly, Change is a serious fucking like song in this next one. Father Time versus Furthest Thing. It's Furthest Thing
all fucking day, bro.
You want to talk about the all-time rankings? When we do that, Furthest Thing might just be top 10. It might just be top 10, bro.
Maybe.
It might just be top 10 combined. Okay, let's go on to this final portion of the first side of round 2. The hard part 4 versus Money Trees. You guys know the rankings. Money Trees all fucking day.
The hard part for is money. Yeah, it's money.
Adioski.
Next word is
versus
Duckworth
versus Pipe Down. Pipe Down. We did you service.
Yep.
And
Bye-bye.
It also knocked out Heaven's EP.
Fuck
you, bro.
Unfortunate.
Fuck you.
Middle Child versus Used To.
Middle Child's the bigger slapper. I'm just typing away
Yeah,
like an officer.
honestly, yeah,
I'm by
you
the way,
know.
I'm considered like the secretary for these brackets.
That's the note keeper.
I'm the note
brackets.
keeper for this one. Hey, don't
Um,
fucking play with my doc.
Clouds versus Lemon Pepper Freestyle.
Are you gonna start typing on my shit?
I just might.
No,
I
no,
might
you
fuck
get
up
away.
this whole episode.
No, because you guys know on Google Docs how like it weirdly highlight. Get the fuck out of here. Why are you fucking around with my?
I want to ruin your day.
I'm the bookkeeper.
I want to
bro.
shit in your cereal today.
Hey, whoa. I don't want to eat your shit. That's crazy.
I don't know, bro. You're into some freaky things. Wouldn't put it past you.
Middle Child versus what? No, hold on.
Used to know it advance. So now it's
In
Clouds
versus Lemon Pepper is our 2025 song of the year so
this
far.
is good. Okay, this
Gonna
is
take out
actually
Lemon
good.
Pepper. Yeah, we have a debate here.
Oh my goodness, bro.
I prefer the production on Lemon Pepper.
I do.
I prefer the
Easily.
sample flip easy money.
I
You
think
can say
that,
the rapping is
Wait,
more
wait, wait,
intricate, yes.
Rick Ross gets canceled out. It's really J. Cole's performance versus Drake's that I
Yeah,
want
but
to
you
look
could
at.
say that Rick Ross might be the deciding factor here. You might just say it.
Mr. Rose, the big boss himself.
But dude, he's
not.
fucking rapping for 2 minutes though on the intro.
He
You
is,
have to
yeah, no,
like the
he's
feature.
spazzing, he's spazzing.
Yeah, no, he's instrumental here.
It depends what you want. Like just stream of consciousness, one take freestyle type of feeling from Drake. You're getting that on Lemon Pepper. If you want a well thought out, J. Cole kind of like making the gray hairs talk. Like you're getting like some unk wisdom from J. Cole in the best way possible, and better rapping in my opinion.
I'm going Lemon Pepper.
I'm going Clouds, bro.
Oh shit!
And I gave Lemon Pepper the title of it being the best Drake song from the 2020s. But I still think Clouds is better. I really do.
Nicholas.
Lou, stop the fuckery, bro.
Wow.
Yeah.
Stop.
Okay, yeah,
the
no,
fuckery,
guys,
bro.
it's been confirmed after 3 tiebreakers in a row and slid Nick a $100 bill before this happened.
Balls.
They both came here before I got here, so I guess something happened, bro. I don't know.
Dude, you always have these weird, like,
Something
out of context quotables. You have to work on your vocabulary a bit with these fucking weird sentences that you structure out.
Deal with it, bro.
I think NFR Context has literally made a living off
Yeah,
your
I'm
mishaps.
literally. Yeah, if it wasn't for me, he maybe wouldn't have a fucking page to run, bro. Give me some thanks. Give me some credit out here.
Hey,
Jeez,
listen.
bro.
Yeah, what, like, hold on. Were we just comparing Clouds to Lemon Pepper?
Yeah.
Take off the glasses, bro. It's time. Sometimes it's good. Like, you could see while you're doing this. No Role Models versus All Right?
Easy money. All right, moves on.
Yeah, that's all right.
Vilmatic versus Look What You've Done. It's Look What You've Done every day.
Look what you've done.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah!
You said Vilmatic was going to fucking make a run.
Oh, yeah! Yeah, it's going to be Look What You've Done.
I'm to Vilmatic, bro. You said you're going to make a case for it.
I don't know.
Where's
I
your
was
case?
feeling it in the moment, bro. I moved on. I said, fuck it.
All right.
The writing is definitely better on Look What You've Done. It's a lot more personal. As I said, talking to 3 different family members. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful record.
Okay.
Well,
How
did
much
you want
a
my
dollar
explanation?
cost?
You asked for my fucking explanation.
No,
bucko.
I wanted your explanation because you said Vilmatic was going to beat everything else in sight. And then
No,
you
I just felt like maybe it'd be
impulsively
a struggle.
changed your mind out of nowhere.
I don't know. I'm an
Okay.
indecisive guy. All right, what are we off to
How
next?
much a dollar versus the climb back? Again, just overall storytelling. How much a dollar costs swipes it out. Even though
Top 10
again,
Kendrick song of all
I would
time.
say the rapping is stronger on the climb back, but it's not enough.
Wesley's Theory versus Pride.
Wesley's theory here.
We said already before based on the holy shit.
What the fuck are you doing, bro? You're gonna fuck up your own note taking.
Why did Bell just fucking text me? As a valued customer. I just got arrived. Just so confused. Thought I did something wrong and illegal. All right, next up. GOMD versus ADHD. That's actually sick.
That's cool.
I like this matchup.
Wow. Again, two total like it's vibe versus like pure bars.
Yeah, but you could fucking vibe out the GOMD as well.
You could for sure.
I'm going GOMD on this one.
Wow. GOMD versus ADHD, bro. I don't know. I do not know.
It's gonna be GOMD here. I prefer the production on GOMD. The rapping performances are stronger on GOMD.
Yeah, let's go GOMD. That's fine.
That's cool. Honestly, we could have gone.
I was in the
ADHD,
middle. Yeah, I was in the middle.
That's a middle one.
Neither of them are going to win the bracket. So in the grand
yeah.
scheme of things, I don't give a
Yeah,
fuck.
but my nuts are telling me GOMD.
Yeah,
That's what I'm feeling.
it's a bit weird, but your nuts speak to you.
They do.
They speak to
They
you.
have
What
names.
do they tell you?
They have names.
What are the names of the left and the right?
One's Jimmy, the other one's Jerry.
Jimmy on the left, Jerry on the right.
You got it.
Nice.
And they give me financial advice.
Nice.
Sometimes I need help making decisions with my taxes and shit, and like what I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna expense, and speak to Jimmy. And then Jerry's like more of like the devil on my shoulder. Jimmy's more of the angel. Jerry wants to see me do bad things. Jimmy's like, yo, you gotta chill sometimes.
Nice.
So
Well, I'd rather not talk about your testicles for the rest of this podcast, so let's move on to the next matchup.
One Dance versus Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe. Listen, bro, I fucked with 2016, but I don't fuck with it that much.
Nah, no way.
I like Summer 16, but not that much.
Not enough.
Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe is gonna go through. Now we have some serious.
Here we
fucking
go.
matchups.
Now we are into the round of 16.
Is it round of 16?
We're in the round of 16.
Yeah, nice.
Mad City versus first-person shooter.
FPS. Time to take a walk.
It is. Krula versus January 28th. January 28th all
Yes,
day.
it's gonna be going through. I like January. I like the month. January's an underrated month,
I think the first day of January is fire. I'll give it that.
but it's nice and calm. Everything's quiet, kind of getting
It's
started.
like the longest month of the year, bro. It always feels like the longest fucking month. Winter's in full force. I'm all for positivity, but I'm not gonna pretend like January is one of the best months of the year. Anyways, Change versus Furthest Thing.
So let me ask you this, all right? Which song would rank higher if we did that top 25 list? Just like kind of looking at the list, maybe doing some pre-predictions for the next video.
It's really difficult to say. I mean, I feel like Change, again, like we said, that was a song meant to uplift an entire community, and it was just about, you know, the streets and how you could change your life with just one decision. And then Furthest Thing is a total reflection on Drake's life, and
I know where I'm going.
it's Furthest Thing.
Yeah,
bro.
it's Furthest Thing.
It's Furthest Thing.
Even the beat switch is nasty, bro.
Bro, that choir section,
It's
this
disgusting.
is what I want to go out to.
It's
that
disgu-
part,
You always reference that.
because it's amazing, bro. Like, Drake knows that this song is good enough to be like funeral music for him. Like, that's how good this song
Would you
is.
play that at your funeral, Lou?
If I was Drake and I made the song, maybe.
All right, want to go to the next one, Lou?
Money Trees versus Duckworth.
What ranked higher? Could I pull that up, actually?
What, you don't know? Like, you have to go based off of what we wrote down? Why don't you just
Bro,
talk
you know how
about...
much fucking music we rank?
But I'm saying, besides the rankings, how do you feel in this moment of what the better song is? That's what I'm asking you. Like, why do you have to go based on, oh, let me put my glasses on and go look at our old document and see what ranked high? Like, who cares, bro? Maybe you feel differently today than you did 6 months ago or whenever we made that list. Is that not possible?
Why are you trying to uplift me like this, bro? You're trying to like say like I've been approaching like music wrong?
Take the cap off, bro. Take it off.
If you take your glasses off,
you're
I'll
being
take the cap.
blinded. You're being blinded.
By the way, Money Trees ranked number 13 and Duckworth was number 3.
I mean, listen. No,
Ah.
I'm saying I'm not worried about what you just said. I really couldn't care less. I'm gonna go based on how I feel in the moment. With Duckworth, again, production's more impressive. I think that Money Trees has more replay value. I want to say that. Would you not agree?
Sure.
Why did you write Duckworth? I didn't get my. I'm fucking deleting this shit. Fuck you. It's out. We're still having
Hey,
this
listen,
talk.
I told you can't fuck around with my sheet. I'm the scorekeeper. I decided. Listen, we don't have to keep.
Bang, it's gone, and it's gone. you're talking, but I'm editing, bro.
Imagine we had like a video like of actually people seeing on the duck.
Oh fuck.
All right, sir.
I'm not decided, sir. I'm not
Okay, yeah.
decided.
Talk to yourself, bro. I don't know what to tell you.
Duckworth or Money Trees, man.
That's
Let's go
it.
Duckworth.
Have inner dialogue with yourself, bro. I don't know what to tell you.
Let's do Duckworth. Okay. Next matchup is gonna be Middle Child versus Lemon Pepper. It's Lemon Pepper all day.
It's gonna be lemon pepper. So wait, why were you so sure on the last one?
What do you mean?
You wanted to bounce lemon pepper so easily.
I didn't want to bounce. It was against Clouds versus Middle Child. It's not even a conversation.
Yeah, that's a bit of a conversation. We're gonna go lemon pepper though.
All right versus Look What You've Done.
All right,
Yeah, I go all right.
easy money. Then after that, how much a dollar cost versus Wesley's Theory? Wesley's Theory, easy. And then after that, GOMD versus Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe.
Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Okay, let's see how many songs we have left from each artist at this point. Okay, so you have Kendrick with 2, 3, 4, 5 songs. You have Drake with
2,
2, and J. Cole
with 1.
with just 1 left. I saw this coming. If we're being real,
Well,
Did you not?
it's because of the Kendrick all timers. It's also the way that we value his catalog
Yeah.
as well. All right, so what? Now we're up to the quarters.
We're up to the
quarters.
quarterfinals. Matt
right.
City versus January 28th. I'm going with Matt City yet
I'm
again.
going Mad City on this one.
Yet again.
That's easy money on this. I'm not gonna lie to you. For this
For
thing
this
versus
thing
Duckworth.
versus Duckworth. It's got to be Duckworth. I got to go Duckworth.
Sheesh.
Lemon Pepper versus All Right, It's All Right. And it's become the Kendrick Lamar song bracket officially. Welcome to the Kendrick.
This always happens.
Always happens.
Wesley's Theory versus Bitch. Holy shit, it is.
I told you, it was officially became the Kendrick bracket.
Okay, Wesley's Theory. Next.
And now, if this was up to you, you would just look at our rankings right now that we did, and the bracket's done. You don't even have to have any conversation further.
Okay, no, let's do it though. Let's have the conversation. Duckworth versus Mad City. What's Duckworth going up against, brother?
Wesley's Theory.
There we go. Easy money. Yeah, once the other J. Cole and Drake songs ended up leaving, this became pretty simple.
Yeah. Duckworth versus Wesley's Theory as the big finale.
This we could have a bit more of a conversation.
It could have a bit more of a conversation.
Writing's definitely better on Duckworth.
The writing is it better on Duckworth? I mean, I don't know, bro. You literally have Kendrick rapping from the perspective of Uncle Sam. You have the perspective shifts. I don't know if it's that easy, bro. And he's literally trying to tell you like how corrupt the industry is and how you'll get corrupted. Your soul will get corrupted.
Did you want me to bring out the 3 different samples from 3 different eras from 3 different regions thing?
You could if you want.
And bringing in 3.
We weren't talking about production there, but you could. If you want to switch the topic.
Yeah, we could bring that in. But like, listen, but regardless though, like both of them are so like rich when it comes to like topic and fucking writing.
They are.
Duckworth is arguably the best like storytelling hip hop song of all time.
Duckworth wins.
Yeah, easy money.
It is what it is.
That is easy fucking money. Do you think if we would have included any of the other songs that it would have made a difference? I think like
Kendrick still would have won the bracket, is what you're saying.
yes, because
Sing About Me or Fear.
Yes, but I think if there was like maybe a Pound Cake or a Tuscan Leather, I would have like looked at it versus Duckworth. I would have had a bit more of like an obvious.
I still think a Duckworth would have taken out.
How about a For Your
songs
Eyes Only
versus a Duckworth?
I go For Your Eyes Only there.
Yes, but a For Your Eyes Only versus a Fear, I'm gonna go with Fear. Like
that's true.
That's just what it is when it comes down to the big 3. I think Kendrick has maybe 4 or 5 of the best songs between all 3 of them. I think that's what it comes down to.
That's true. All right, guys, that's going to conclude today's bracket. Thank you guys so much for watching. Listen, hopefully we've smashed the like goal by the time you've actually finished this video.
That'd be nuts.
Because listen, lately, like these like goal counts have just been going crazier and crazier. So listen, much love to everyone that's come in. Thank you to everyone that's watched our videos. We appreciate you guys so much, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.